Listen, we have a lot of young investors. They are looking at crypto. They are thinking about the space, how they can get exposure, for example. And why these young investors looking at crypto should be interested in Solana?
Yeah, maybe just as a really high overview, Solana is a layer one blockchain, kind of like Ethereum, kind of like Bitcoin, except it is super scalable, really fast, and really cheap. So what that means in practice is that, first of all, the community is very large. When you are a part of the Solana community, you can learn, access, build with projects of all different varieties, right? Solana is a general purpose blockchain. It is also where a lot of the sort of cultural happenings in blockchain go on because it's so accessible. So if you think about, for example, meme coins, a lot of those happened on Solana because of the reasons we just talked about. And there are also a lot of programs, whether you are a builder, an investor, someone who's just curious, that make it really easy for you to learn and participate in the Solana community. There are tons of hackathons, there are tons of educational boot camps, there are hacker houses around the world that you can go to. So I think it's a really nice intro, nice accessible sort of introduction to the world of scalable blockchain.
There might be founders as well. They are looking to get involved in crypto and they say, where should we go? Which blockchain should we choose? And why actually we should go on Solana? They maybe think it's just meme coin. But yeah, tell us where the grants come from, the process, and then we can see perhaps how do you allocate funds. But let's start from the beginning.
Again, maybe higher level. Solana's general purpose. So we see applications across all categories, right? We see projects that are, two people with an idea. Maybe we'll start with a hackathon and they'll build it out from there. And we see institutions like Visa, PayPal, Stripe, right? And basically everything in between, all leveraging Solana's like core technology, again, super fast and super cheap, to build out things that wouldn't be possible to build elsewhere. So our job on the capital team is to effectively accelerate this process, right? Is to help builders who might otherwise not take the risk have the sort of safety net to do so. And so we do grants, we actually fund teams in a number of ways, and we help teams get funded even if it's not from us. But to maybe answer your question on the grants specifically, yeah, we give grants that are milestone based. So that means that we'll give you a little bit of money up front and then a little bit of money every time you hit one of the goals that we agree to. And we give grants across every single vertical. The most popular right now, for what it's worth, are probably games, payments, and DPIN, right? So these are categories that more than most, I think, create this or sort of require the speed and cost efficiency that Solana offers compared to other blockchains.
You are actually the first crypto project that has focused on mobile and
Yeah.
try to leverage this kind of like technology that actually exists, and maybe they are web 2 technology, but they are there is mass adoption there. So why the Solana phone? Why people should consider buying the Solana phone, and what is your strategy, your mobile strategy?
Yeah, it's a good question. This sort of stems from our philosophy that one of the reasons why there aren't a billion users on crypto yet is because the user experience is actually quite bad. It's improved a lot over the last couple of years, but it is really hard. The classic example, it's really hard to tell your mother, hey, this is how you download a wallet and you store your seed phrases and do all that sort of stuff, right? And so a billion people aren't going to be users of crypto if that problem doesn't get fixed. And so actually a general emphasis of ours this year has been improving that experience. And so you did see like mobile is part of that strategy, right? Everybody has a mobile phone. Everybody sort of interacts with applications in a way that, is familiar to them, right? And so being able to bring the crypto experience to a platform that people are familiar with will, one, force projects to think more about the user experience, right? Because of the limitations of the phone itself, because of the like types of users that are going to be using that phone. And two, just really puts sort of crypto in a place that people would be looking anyway, right? Which is their mobile phone. People aren't necessarily going to be going and looking up even popular websites like Pump.fun or Jupiter, right? But if there's an application that they can download, that's something they're much more familiar with. So that is one piece of it. The other piece of it is, just making sure that no matter where users are, whether it is on a phone, but also on the internet, right, on Twitter, for example, that experience can be an interface for blockchain and the user. That's why we launched, blinks and actions that allow you to place a crypto transaction like on your Twitter feed.